Hello, people, and welcome to update number 6, uh, vibe coding and out of ideas. So this is a continuation of update number 4. I was working on a JavaScript issue I had with the app, specifically the JavaScript that needed to be injected into the app so that I can take highlights. Now, I had the JavaScript part was vibe coded for me with an LLM. I was actually using Gemini to do this JavaScript part. And the whole point of this highlight.js was it was supposed to be injected into a web view. And that particular web view would then allow me to then highlight and save these different highlights. So the problem with this, with that JavaScript that was vibe coded, is that it could do the highlighting fine. So if you could highlight from here to here, it would be okay. And it could then save the highlights, alright? But the problem always came in trying to restore the highlights. So although you can see that 2 highlights are saved, if I reloaded this site, the highlights will disappear. The highlights are still saved. They are saved on core data. You can't see them, but they're not inside. They're not restored to the page. So which would be hard for the user to figure out. So of course I went back to vibe coding again because I was like, the solution must be, there must be a solution to this problem because I see what's this website called? Medium. Medium, you can highlight Medium articles and save them, and those highlights can be restored. Which is where this whole highlighting idea came from. So I wanted that same highlighting idea, but not only for one website, but for any website that you load. So this one was using XPaths to be able to do the highlighting, and that was the result. So of course I had to I tried vibe code my way towards a solution. So what happened after like 5 hours of like this vibe coding, the AI ends up sending me this message. It basically said, I'm out of ideas. We have tried multiple advanced solutions and each has failed in different ways, indicating the problem is exceptionally complex and likely involves subtle, unpredictable browser behavior on different websites. Continuing to try new code is not going to work. So this is like after 5 hours of trying to get it to fix that highlighting problem. And it tried so many different solutions, but each one kept failing and failing. So, of course, I decided to give up. I was like,
fine. I'll do it myself.
So the first solution of trying to do this myself was, first I posted on Stack Overflow. I posted the question, a description of the JavaScript, links to the issue, a problem with where it actually works, where it doesn't work, and how to get a possible solution to the problem. And then I did get an answer, but wait, what is this? Closed. Remove what's needed to close this question. This is why I don't like Stack Overflow. You post a weird thought out question and now someone wants to close it. Anyways, I did then try out this other solution that was posted. An answer was given, but even that didn't actually work out. So then the next step was to send out questions. I sent out chats to a few people, posted on a few chat communities that I'm part of, suite communities that I'm part of.
A few moments later.
And then finally, a solution came from Mr. Ricky Stone. He's a member of the Swiftful Thinking community. So if you're a member of that community, shout out. And he gave me a solution that just worked, as it was very simple. And it did exactly what I wanted it to do. Basically, just highlight a portion, save it, and when you need to restore it, it restores it. And if you take a look at the JavaScript, I'll just switch to that branch. So if you take a look at that JavaScript, it works very well. I simply used the JavaScript that he sent me, and incorporate it into this highlight keep. Highlight keep is just the app that I use to break away to show, because this feature is part of the is a feature. This app is part. This what you're seeing is a demo app. It's just a feature in my whole bigger app. So I broke it up into an app so I could just focus on working the problem. If I can get the highlighting working, then I can get anything working. Now, of course, here it is very simple. You just simply highlight. Okay. Let's do that again. You simply highlight. It saves, and you highlight, and it saves. And the moment you reload this page, all of it comes back. Like, let's say if I deleted this, it will cause a reload, and the page is reloaded and the thing is safe. And even if I was to run this app again, the highlight will still be saved. Yeah, which then allows me to continue with the rest of the project. So of course the next step is to actually finish off EchoKeeps, because now that I have the highlighting working, I want to finish off the RSS images and then get the highlighting working on these RSS feeds that are coming through. Yep. So that's about it. So with regards to this, well, all I can say is that I think it's best to vibe code when you have experience in the language. Me vibe coding JavaScript and not understanding JavaScript, I think, is what led to this problem. Okay, if I had more understanding of JavaScript, it would have been way easier to actually figure out a solution to this problem. But my expertise is not in JavaScript, but I needed a JavaScript component to make this work. So that's where the problem lied. But yeah, that's all I have, and we'll continue with update number 7.